Welcome to ShortView Trading. This is your morning market hit for Monday, 6th of September. What matters today and this week for traders? Well, there's certainly been a clear pattern emerging in the S&P 500 in recent months. You can see that in the chart in front of you now. Not only a pattern of a clear uptrend and strong support, the 50-day moving average, and a lovely upward trend in both the 50 and 90 and even 200-day moving average. But not only that, but also the fact that mid-month sell-offs are pretty short-lived with a quick resumption of the rally. And indeed, you can see this in June and July, one-wave sell-offs, quick touch of the 50-day moving average, sharp rally back to the uptrend, and then a grind higher that persists from there. Indeed, that's exactly what happened in mid-August. It sort of happened in mid-May. It wasn't quite as clean, but certainly June, July, August, a very clear pattern has emerged in the way the S&P 500 is trading and its price action. And of course, that pattern's been supported by plentiful liquidity, as we've argued many times in our research, the daily rag and the longer term stuff, as well as somewhat in these videos. And that liquidity message has been reinforced most recently by a couple of key events. Firstly, back at the end of August, we had Jerome Powell's Jackson Hole speech, where once again he reiterated his dovish message. And then again on Friday last week with the non-farm payrolls data, disappointing as they were, pushing back the potential timing of the tapering announcement and pricing out a little bit of those interest rate hikes further out on the Fed Fund futures curve. Indeed, you can see that in front of you now, a slight easing on Friday of what's priced into the market in terms of rate hikes as you get into 2022, 23 and beyond. And of course, all of that adds to the key question that we've been asking, which is, has volatility died? Indeed, you look at the VIX chart, you can see on the candlestick it's at pretty low levels, but of course it can go lower, and it has been lower in recent months. But equally, if you look at the 50-day moving average, the second VIX chart we're putting up in front of you now, you can see that at times, every few years, it trends to even lower levels than where it's at now. So yes, there's a lot of concern about September because seasonally it's a tricky month. But actually, if volatility is dying, perhaps September will be much better than people imagine and than people fear. All of which leaves us with the key question: is this market entering the classic grind higher phase that we see into the middle of the month? And if so, how much upside is left to go for? So for answers to that key question, please see today's Daily Rag, available to subscribers via the website, or if you want a 7-day free trial, please click on the link below. Simply enter your name and email address, no credit card details required, and we'll give you a free trial of the Daily Rag for 7 trading sessions. In the Rag today, we update all the key models and update our assessment of the market's outlook. So what are we watching today and this week? Well, today, of course, it's Labor Day in the States, so US cash markets are closed. So somewhat quieter. It's likely to be quiet today, lower volatility, lower volume. But going into the week, there's plenty to focus on. The ECB is going to be a key feature, I think, on Thursday when they talk about their PEPP program. Are they going to start winding it back? Are they going to announce a winding back of that PEPP program? This is their Pandemic Emergency Purchase Plan, their QE program brought in during the pandemic. That'll be watched closely. Equally out of the US, there's lots of bits and pieces of data, including consumer credit, JOLTS data, car sales and PPI later on this week. And then perhaps out of Asia, the key data point, I think, is the Chinese social financing. This is the monthly lending data, which is watched very closely, which comes out along with the money supply data due out some stage this week. So that's it from us. That's your morning market hit for Monday, 6th of September. Please do subscribe to these free videos. Simply search in YouTube under ShortView Trading and click on the subscribe button, or follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter and or Facebook. Thank you for listening. Stay safe. Trade well.